most familiar sight for basketball fans this time of the year. Those championship banners of the Boston Celtics hung so proudly above the ancient floor here in the Boston Garden. And the two you will focus on for this series, 1968 and 69, you see that's the last time that any NBA champion has been able to repeat and come back. And now here this afternoon, the war begins all over again for the Celtics, who a year ago in a dramatic 7-game series in front of a sellout crowd here in the Boston Garden were able to win their 15th World Championship. And for the visiting Los Angeles Lakers, it was still another year of frustration, coming right down to the wire and then losing. And now we are set to begin again. The World Championship brings together the Magnificent Two, the Lakers and the Celtics, and Game 1 is coming up. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger, and I'll be your host for this championship series. One statistic just jumps off any page at you regarding these two teams. They call this one of the greatest rivalries in all of sport, the Celtics and the Lakers. And if that is true, it is the most one-sided rivalry in all of sports. 8 times these two have met for the NBA championship, and 8 times the Celtics have won. The Lakers are determined to break through this time, but time will tell.
Abdul-Jabbar and Robert Parrish will jump center, and we're underway. Open man is Ames. Rambis, the rebound. Rambis sets the tempo early with his rebounding and defensive play.
Lakers like to come up.
Here's to get rid of it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. McHale gets it. This Johnson. Loose ball, Ames.
They're going to get whiplash in this game, it looks like.
Harris. Johnson hit the floor. Magic Johnson is fouled from behind. The basket will count. Who has waited for this chance for defensive players we talked about on half court and can run well. Kareem backing into Parrish.
The Lakers fast break early.
Ames misses the layup, but there's McHale. That's what really hurt the Lakers last year in the finals, and they know about it this time. The offensive rebounding as Parrish got credit for the basket.
Dick.
Well, they remember the scene of the crime. It was here at Boston Garden. Rambis might have gotten a piece of it, and here's a 3-on-1 break. 2-on-1. Worthy swoops in, but misses the shot. Coming back the other way. All the way. Bird have opened up their biggest lead. James Worthy going in as foul. Frontline star now. Ray Heavily. Larry Bird gets the layup. He's running the court, which is significant against Kareem. Danny Ainge.
During that time, the Lakers and still couldn't hold on to the ball.
Ainge again. The trailing by 10. Scott strong to the basket. Stuffs it through. McHale double team. Basket counts and a foul. Celtics with 4:51 to go. McHale. Bird pushes it. McHale on it. 4:18 to go. Magic Johnson banks it in. A sense of humor. Of course, a quiet one. Kareem.
That the Celtics get tired in the second half.
Worthy in the lane. Double team on Bird. Ainge is open. Bird is posting up against Worthy. Says, well, construction workers have to go to work every day. Why can't I? Worthy picking up Magic Johnson. Feed to James Worthy. 40 seconds to go. 18 on the shot clock. Ainge for 3. Magic Johnson picked up by Parrish, and a pick and roll. McAdoo with the basket.
Well, the weak side of the Celtic defense are not alert to those possibilities to pick the ball off.
Ainge, 1 second. And count. For the Celtics as the third guard, he finds McHale. The basket counts and a foul.
You better not use that defense.
McAdoo the center. Worthy.
This long into the first half without a real significant.
Ray Williams. Penetrates. Gets it back from Ray. Color this game green so far.
I tell you, Parrish has beaten Jabbar up the court every single time.
Are in trouble here in the first half. Worthy coming back. His foul. And his comeback in the game. Wickers. That's a humidity factor. You can tell by looking at it. Wedman. Big shooting disparity in the second period. McAdoo open. Bird puts a fake on Worthy. Mitch Kupchak foul.
Hurt that knee, and they're hoping.
Wedman, work the three.
32 points with 6 minutes to go in the half. Wow.
McAdoo is doing it early in the game. Dennis Johnson. Kareem with 3 fouls. Watches a Celtic clinic at this point. Dennis Johnson again. He's getting in his way. Good move. Dennis Johnson. 3. Wedman goes for 3. Does it again. And it's a 30-point lead, and who thought of this would happen? Kupchak on a feed from Worthy.
Dennis Johnson has improved.
Wedman again for 3. Attempts. 3. Byron Scott comes right back. This up, but I think there'll be a lot of psychological ramifications in this game. Dennis Johnson hits the jump shot.
Confidence.
Double on Worthy. Comes back.
They're laughing. I think the Celtics approached this game a little bit, facilitated them, and took the run. Magic Johnson.
Worthy is trying to post up. Cooper is wide open. Celtics' biggest lead, 31. Wide open Bird.
Celtics have thrown their best. Dug by Pat Riley.
Oh, first half. Bird from Dennis Johnson. That looks like the old Magic Johnson to Jamal Wilkes play. Magic misses. Worthy. He's worked hard, hasn't he? McGee gets 3 inside and is fouled.
Get out on the fast break.
What are you going to tell these boys? I think he just wants them to just come back in the game and do the right things in the second half. Sky high for the last 2.5 series. Kareem will go at it again. Makes
Series.
steal by Byron Scott. Will challenge Dennis Johnson.
Go down and double Jabbar and leave Scott wide open. The Celtics have elected to keep Ainge glued to him.
Bird for 3. 2-on-1 break. Scott will pull up with it. Another pull up and another basket for Byron Scott, who has found his shooting eye. Third period. Ainge finds Bird. They have a 3-on-1. Parrish the only one back. And Kareem makes some pay. Dennis Johnson slow getting up. Don't forget, he kind of pulled a calf muscle, and now Byron Scott and Danny Ainge have to be separated. Magic gets involved, and we knew sooner or later we'd have one of these.
Pat Riley must have given him the ball. Let's get physical, guys.
Kareem comes right back with 2. Dennis Johnson is limping. And now Ainge and Magic Johnson yelling at each other. And Magic has some words for Jess Kersey. Magic Johnson. Going inside, the basket is good by DJ. Been a money player throughout. Worthy. Smothered by Worthy. McHale inside. Miss inside. Kareem. Well, he's mad on that. Coming back in. Rambis. So it moved out to a tremendous lead. Doubled. Rambis gets free. Well executed by LA. McHale inside against Rambis. On the Laker bench with the save. And Worthy stuffs it through.
Side shot.
McHale inside. Count the basket, and they'll go to the line.
And they played near perfect in it.
2:25 to go, leading 102 to 73. Scott Wedman, 5 for 5 today. Arrest. Spent a lot of this game on the bench.
This would only, what has he got? 1 today is not getting fouled.
McHale sailed through the West by 20. 5 rebounds.
Keeping their mouth shut now.
They meant football. Magic Johnson on the feed. Dennis Johnson misses, and there's long arm.
As hard as you can for as long as you can. Don't save yourself, and they sure have done it here today.
Last break, Los Angeles.
do with Maxwell here because he could be a key figure later down the road.
Here's a guy who hasn't missed today, Scott Wedman, who is 6 for 6 as you look.
Robert Barrett's a little upset about it. They demeaned him during the season as soon as anybody said
Wedman, who last year also got hurt in the latter stages of the series. Larry Spriggs
got out there, but they didn't push the ball up the court. Magic wasn't zipping it up like he normally does.
McAdoo, 5 fouls.
He doesn't have all those scoring stats. Doesn't understand it.
James Worthy. Harris.
Him every once in a while. It'll be a big factor for the Celtics. Right now, the Lakers are just trying to get their heads into this series a little bit better.
McAdoo. Quinn Buckner. 8.5 to go in the final period, 118-85. Larry Spriggs hits from outside. Fast team out there for the Lakers.
Is a much finer option to a backup man, but
Wedman. 8 for 8. He's got 19. Kupchak.
Causing the Celtics a lot of trouble.
Height inside, foul. Well, Jack Nicholson.
He's waving ML Carr's towel. Watch this. He's throwing the towel back to ML.
You know, I'll tell you, he has a good time. I know he wants his Lakers to win. He's having a good time today in any event.
ML got the towel back. Look. He didn't want my towel. He's kind of the spirit behind this ball club and razzes them into really playing their best. Look at that. Oh, how terrible. Look.
Greg Kite threw up an air ball from the free throw line now. But they'll be back. Mike McGee hits a three-pointer from outside. Quinn Buckner banks it in. Wedman. What a game. 9 for 9 for Scott Wedman.
At the films, rethink doubling the low post people for the next ball game.
Good point.
And more that Wedman hits them out there, the more that Riley's going to be thinking about it.
10 for 10 and 4 3-pointers. And Mike McGee comes back. What are we watching, the Denver Broncos or what? Points, but more important, the Celtics have held the Lakers to 97 here in the fourth period. And Wedman is unconscious. He is 11 for 11 from the field.
That's Maxwell kicking the ball back out.
Ray Williams.
One man on him that he doesn't think he's ready.
And Kupchak gets it inside. Have this game salted away.
Lakers respond to this blowout. Last year when it happened to the Celtics, they got mad, locked the locker room door, talked to nobody, and just said there, the world is against us, we're going to beat you all. I want to see...
Carlos Clark is in the ball game, and Greg Kite on a feed from Clark. On the shot clock, Carlos Clark. That's 2.5 to play. Rambis inside. Ronnie Lester has also come in for the Lake. The Boston Celtic barrage. Fast break, Boston. And Spriggs wouldn't let it happen for Greg Kite. An NBA championship series record. Spriggs comes back. That's how much time remains in the game. Kite. Hook shot.
Tomorrow at practice, all you have to do is say, let us get to our game. Force what you want to.
Under a minute to go. McGee shuffles it into Spriggs. Well, the Lakers are going to have a couple of days to work out and to talk this one over.
Boston for the Lakers getting ready for that next game.
ML Carr with a three-point shot. Dick and Riley and Kareem come into play.
I tell you, I think Magic is going to respond to that challenge.
You'll hear the cheers. Standing ovation as the clock winds down for the Celtics. Rambis will foul Maxwell first.
Really power that in a potential 7-game series. Run that hard.
Celtics, Carr going in. 5 seconds. And that'll do it. Scott Wedman and Kevin McHale each scored 26. James Worthy had 20. No contest, game one, but it's just game one. Best of 7. Give it to the Boston Celtics.